Whether you're still figuring out your own life or need to cultivate healthy relationships, rushing into long-term commitments might not be the best move. Do you need help determining where you stand? Stay tuned as we explore the top 10 signs that you might not be ready for a relationship and discover how to get to that sweet spot when you are ready. Number 10. Lack of emotional availability. Let's start with the number 10 sign on the list. You're not quite emotionally ready for a relationship, and it could mean you find it challenging to open up and connect deeply, especially with someone who exudes confidence. It's like having a treasure chest of thoughts and feelings, but being hesitant to unlock it for someone else. Being emotionally closed off can make it tricky to build that essential emotional bond that forms the backbone of a lasting relationship. If you ever hesitate to share your inner world or feel a bit reserved, it may be a sign that you're still working on reaching the emotional readiness for a meaningful connection. After all, building trust and intimacy takes time, right? Number 9. Self-discovery focus. Ever meet someone who's all about personal growth and self-discovery? It's like they're on a journey to becoming the best versions of themselves before jumping into the love game. And you know what? That's not just valid, it's super healthy. Choosing self-discovery over a relationship shows a real commitment to knowing the ins and outs of who they are. It's like building a solid self-awareness foundation before diving into the romantic stuff. And here's the cool part. All this self-reflection might pave the way for some seriously fulfilling and authentic connections. So, if someone says they're not quite ready for a relationship, they might just be on a self-discovery quest, and that's pretty awesome. Number 8. Not sure about committing. Let's dive into the 8th sign on our list. Not sure about committing. You know, when someone tells you they're not quite ready for a relationship, and it's like they're caught in a maze of mixed feelings? Yep, that's the one. This emotional tug of war can come from different places, like not being sure where the relationship is heading, a fear of losing that personal freedom we all hold dear, or just some doubts about how well you click with someone. The trick here is to tackle these emotions head on. Have a heart-to-heart and really dig into what's happening. Because, let's face it, making clear-headed decisions about where your love story is headed is crucial. Number 7. Enjoying independence. Let's talk about another clear sign. Cherishing independence. So, some folks might not be all in for a relationship, but it's not because they're anti-love. It's more like they're on this solo adventure and enjoying every bit of it. Picture this, being content with the me time and not rushing to add a we to the equation. It's not a rejection of love. It's just a nod to the fact that they really dig their independence. And you know what? That's absolutely okay. It's like saying, hey, I love my space, and I'm not quite ready to share it yet. So, if you come across someone like that, it's not about you. It's just that they're really into their solo groove, and that's pretty cool. Number 6. Prioritizing personal goals. The next sign is about putting personal goals front and center. Picture this. Sometimes, folks are on a mission, focusing on career goals, education, or just leveling up in life. And that takes the spotlight over diving into a relationship. It's not about avoiding love. It's more like embracing self-growth. Making strides in personal goals becomes the main gig for a while, and that's completely cool. Communication is key though. Sharing this dedication with a potential partner helps both sides get on the same page, supporting each other's ambitions. So, if you find someone deep into pursuing their personal dreams, it's not a rain check on love, just a detour on the road to becoming the best version of themselves. Number 5. Low self-esteem. When self-confidence takes a hit, it can seriously throw a curveball at the whole relationship readiness thing. Feeling unworthy of love becomes a roadblock. It could lead to seeking constant approval from others, signaling that, mentally, diving into a relationship might not be the best idea just yet. The key here? Pumping up that self-esteem and recognizing your worth before taking the plunge into a romantic adventure. Because, let's be honest, when you believe in yourself, that's when the magic happens. So, if someone's struggling a bit in the self-esteem department, it's not a no to love. It's more of a let me work on me first kind of situation. Number 4, you're still hung up on your ex. Getting over an ex can take a long time. Months or even years. Sometimes dating can be a helpful part of moving on. Now here's the thing. Dating can sometimes play a crucial role in this recovery process. It's a step toward rediscovering yourself and understanding what you truly want. But before venturing into the dating scene, ensure you're emotionally available. It's unfair to others if you still hold on to the past. Imagine this. If every new face triggers comparisons with your ex, or the idea of a reunion keeps lingering in your mind, it's time for some introspection. Take a moment to reflect on your intentions. Is it closure, a fresh start, or simply figuring things out? Ultimately, the key is to give yourself the space to heal and the freedom to embrace a new chapter in your love story. Number 3. Setting standards too high. All right, let's have a heart-to-heart about setting the relationship bar sky high. If your expectations are so lofty that almost nobody can measure up, then it's a sign you might need more time to be ready for a relationship. Love isn't about finding perfection, but finding someone whose quirks fit seamlessly with yours. It's a journey of navigating life together, heading towards a shared future. As long as you keep those standards impossibly high and everyone you meet falls short of your expectations, relationship readiness is still a work in progress. Let's consider a change of perspective. Release those super high standards and give people a chance. You never know. That person who doesn't seem like your type could be the one who truly gets you. Sometimes, the most unexpected connections turn out to be the most beautiful surprises. Number 2. Fear of others' opinions. Have you ever wondered what your friends will think of your new crush? Or if your peers will accept them? These questions can flood your mind, giving way too much power to people who might not deserve it. The pressure is real. You want to score the hottest date, someone who makes everyone green with envy. It's a tough reality, but societal opinions overshadow how a person truly makes you feel or if they're relationship material. This dating game can start feeling like an uphill battle, making you secretly prefer flying solo to avoid worrying about friends' approvals. Who's steering this relationship ship? You or the rest of the world? Take a moment to reflect, and you might find that your only opinion truly matters. After all, your happiness should be the compass guiding your journey in the world of love. Number 1. Communication barriers. And the most crucial element in relationships is communication. If expressing your thoughts and feelings feels like navigating a maze, it can put a real damper on building a healthy connection. Effective communication is like the secret sauce for any successful relationship. If you stumble into this department, it's time to gear up and work on those skills before jumping into a new romantic adventure. Picture this. Clear communication is the glue that holds everything together, ensuring both sides truly understand each other. If that's a struggle, it doesn't mean it's game over, but more like a cue to hit the refresh button. Because let's be real, understanding and being understood are key ingredients for a love story that stands the test of time. So consider it a little love tune-up. A chance to fine-tune your communication skills and set the stage for a relationship that thrives on open and honest dialogue.